Teachers are human beings. They love to be loved, they like to be liked, they need to be needed, and they want to be wanted. And there's no doubt at all that students like certain teachers more than other teachers. And if you listen to students talking about their learning experience, they will very often talk about a teacher who was really important in their lives. This is it's absolutely natural that we like to be liked. There's nothing wrong fundamentally with that. But let me tell you a very quick story. I was on a seminar in Russia with a big group of teachers who had traveled a long way to be on the seminar. And one of the teachers was constantly looking at her mobile phone. And I politely inquired why she was looking at her mobile phone all the time. And she said, "Oh, it's my students. They keep coming back to me with questions, and I've got to be there for them. It's terrible. I'm away for 2 weeks, and they can't learn without me." And I said, "Can we have coffee together?" And we did. And I talked to her about it and said, "Don't you feel that your students, at the age of 14, 15, which they were, don't you feel that they can take a bit more control of their own learning and that they don't always need you to be there?" And she said, "Oh, no, 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 they need me, they need me." This made me really think, about teacher dependency. And I think the way I'd like to put it in a nutshell is that the progression of learners through the stages of learning, from being a beginner to being more advanced in the language, ought to be accompanied by an increase in their levels of autonomy as learners, and that they should become less and less dependent on their teacher as they reach higher and higher levels, more able to learn for themselves, to find sources of learning for themselves, and not entirely waiting for the teacher to give them the next instruction. To put it short and sweet, a teacher is doing a good job and knows she has done a good job if a student says to her at the end of the course, "Thank you, I've enjoyed your teaching, I've learned a lot from you, but I don't need you anymore." And that might sound like a harsh way of saying goodbye, but in fact, that's a sign that that teacher has done a good job.